Ever since Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle made the decision to step back from royal life and move to America in 2020, it's safe to say that his relationship with his father King Charles has been strained at best. Yet while distance may have been the first obstacle to test their relationship, tensions were heightened further following the release of Harry's memoir Spare, and subsequent Netflix documentary in which he leveled numerous criticisms of the royal family. Although royal fans had hoped for a reconciliation to take place between father and son following Charles' cancer diagnosis earlier this year, royal biographer Robert Hardman has weighed in on the situation as he argued that the rift between the pair wouldn't be mended anytime soon. Speaking at this year's Hay Festival in Wales, Robert, the author of Charles III, New King, New Court, claimed that the reason behind the ongoing feud is a trust issue that exists between the royal duo, after Harry lifted the lid on his own experience of life in the royal spotlight. People are still very wounded, particularly Prince William, that these intimate private childhood family moments all spilled out in Harry's book, Hardman claimed. It's not what Harry said, it's the fact that he said it, and he gave away so many secrets. And he was, effectively, at the time of the Queen's death, he was taking notes. Although the author did argue that it was an amazing read, he did note that there was more to the situation than the public may have realized, reports The Independent. If you get to the bit about his wedding to Meghan Markle, it boils down really to about 4 or 5 pages, he said. Now, as an author, that says to me one thing and one thing only: part 2 might be on its way. The biographer also claimed that Charles is unhappy with the feud as he speculated that the king finds the whole situation unsettling. However, there was one glimmer of hope for a successful reunion, and that stemmed from Harry's own behavior following the news of his father's cancer diagnosis back in February. Immediately after learning of his father's health woes, Harry headed to the UK to speak to the king personally, and even reflected on this experience on Good Morning America later that same month. "I love my family," began the prince. "The fact that I was able to get on a plane and go and see him and spend any time with him, I'm grateful for that." It was this moment that Robert said was a pivotal point in mending the royals' relationship. "I thought it was telling that when the cancer diagnosis came through back in February, Prince Harry came straight over," he explained. "I think what encouraged people at the palace and encouraged the king was the fact that afterwards, we didn't then read about it or hear about it. It remained private."